eBay can be a hit or miss. It is a real gamble when you buy something from eBay. I've been buying from eBay for years, and let me start off in saying that this is by no way sponsored or like encouraging them or anything, but if you're doing the used hustle or you're trying to get good deals on parts, sometimes eBay could be a real score, but then in the other sense, it could also be a huge miss. I find sellers not always to be truthful, imagine that, and sometimes they'll overhype something or underhype something, which if they kind of underhype it, in my opinion, you kind of get a real good deal, but when they overhype something and, try to put lipstick on a pig, you can end up with a real piece of junk. So kind of keep that in mind. The only thing I will say about eBay that I do enjoy is the buyer protection. I've had times where I've been hosed by sellers and they've given me something, and next thing I know, it's definitely not what they say and it don't work, and eBay steps in. Might be a little headache sometimes, but you do eventually get your money back. And that leads me to this mystery box. Well, not much of a mystery if you saw the thumbnail. Maybe I'll make it a thumbnail, maybe not. We'll see what happens. But I got online and just kind of browsing for stuff, and I found a seller that was selling coolers and different things, some broken, some not broken. This one was an Arctic 360. It was a cooler, and I'll post pictures of the ad and everything that was saying, but in a nutshell, it was good, like $60. I think I paid $66, something to that effect like that. But it was the Arctic 360. It had the whole RGB, which we know RGB, great frames per second. And for the price, you couldn't beat it, considering those things go for about $120 to $140 depending on where you're getting it from. This could be a score or it cannot be a score. The other thing too, which was a gamble, but I took a chance. It said that brackets may be missing, fans may be broken or something like that. I wasn't gonna buy it, but I figured let's give it a shot and see what happens. Now I just opened up the box just to kind of make sure that it's not like a bag of rocks or a book or anything, but it came just like this. Had the whole insulation thing, so that's kind of nice, and when I pop it, it's going to drive my dog crazy. But the box that this cooler came in lacks confidence. Great. It's looks like it's been used, abused, broken, and yeah. So looking at this was a returns department. I think this was an Amazon. Yeah, pickup date 9/24/2022. Yeah, this is from Amazon returns. So typically, I've seen this too, where people just buy like pallets of Amazon returns or stuff that Amazon can't sell or whatever, and they repurpose it. Sometimes you get good deals, sometimes you get bad deals. But this box lacks confidence. Now I haven't opened it up yet. We're kind of doing this whole live, I guess that would be the word to do it. But I figured let's see if we got hosed or maybe got something good. All right, so let's pop this. Well, is it really popping it open if it's already open? Let's reopen this box. What is this right over here? It looks like somebody kind of stabbed it with a pencil. Yeah, this it's good. And let's see. Okay, looks can be deceiving. There's nothing in this box, which is fantastic. But I'm already liking what I'm seeing. Check it out. Oh, wow. I don't think this thing was ever used. Warning, please peel off. So this might have never been used. That could be a good thing, but then again, maybe somebody bought it, took the hardware, and returned it. That would be no bueno. This is for the LGA 1700, which, to the naked eye, it looks like everything is here. Thermal paste has not been used. These packs in here has not. Let's open this up real quick, and we'll get to the whole cooler. But was this really just bought and then just returned, and the seller just, I don't know. Yeah, this hasn't been opened. These haven't been used. This is flipping awesome. For like $60 something that I paid for it. Yeah, this has not been peeled off. Wow. Let's get this out of this box. There's like no dust or anything. The fan moves. This is stinking sweet. Yeah, this thing was never used. There's not even any like witness marks or anything. No scratches on it. All the cables are intact. The fans have no dust. Did they move? I think I just got a heck of a score. 60 bucks, and this thing is brand spanking new. Now the box looks like crap, but nice. Now we can't just go jumping for joy yet saying score. We need to make sure this thing works. I have confidence that it worked, but I'm not going to be too premature on it. I mean, then again, they never plugged it in, so why would you return it? Maybe they bought it and the size didn't match up. Now I've had that happen. I've bought things and realized, oh, it's too big, or I can't make it fit for whatever reason. But considering the box was jacked up, I wonder what the story behind it is. So anyways, let's pop it in a motherboard, put it together. I'm not going to bore you with that process. I actually have a dedicated video showing that for this type of cooler. And let's see if this thing works. We got it installed. It's up and running, and wow, we got a dud. But it's okay, and I'll talk about that. So obviously the fans are not working, and the fan over here is not working. The RGB works, so that's kind of good, but we kind of need all that to work for this thing to actually be decent. But it's okay, and I kind of knew the risk going into it, and here's why. Fortunately, Arctic has a good warranty, so I can RMA this back to them. They'll accept it, and I've done that before in the past, and I've never had an issue with Arctic and their stuff. This thing is this thing is brand new out of the box, and then for this stuff not to work, so we'll do the RMA process. We'll get it sent back, and then we'll still be pretty good, and I'll probably take this 360 and put it in my personal rig. But like I said, eBay, it's a gamble, hit or miss. But I knew that going into this. I was kind of hoping that this was going to work, but in the event that it did it, I knew I could get this thing replaced. So hey, with eBay, buy with caution. But thankfully, even though the seller did disclose that this thing potentially may not work, at least Arctic's warranty is fantastic, and that should help me recoup. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely got a few more eBay stuff that I purchased and we'll be taking a look at. Got a bunch of other stuff right over here, so you definitely want to stay tuned and don't miss it. So comment down below, let me know your thoughts, concerns, the criticisms, your eBay experiences. Have you been able to flop on them? Have you been able to kind of do a good flip on them? Let me know. And if you like this video, definitely hit the like button, subscribe if you're not, and as always, we'll see what eBay disaster I find next.